Hey everyone, I hope that all of you would have a good day. I wish it to continue all the day. Before getting into the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And do the same for my other channels also. The link is in the description. Let's get into the video. 7 September 1986, Bishop Desmond Tutu. 1986, Bishop Desmond Tutu becomes the first black man to become Archbishop of Cape Town, 2 years after winning the Nobel Peace Prize for his nonviolent opposition to apartheid in South Africa. 7 September 1907, Lusitania sets record. 1907, the RMS Lusitania set sail on her maiden voyage from Liverpool, England, and arrived in New York City, New York just over 5 days later, setting a transatlantic record. 7 September 1921, mining industry unrest. 1921, the continued unrest in the mining industry due to the problems between the United Mine Workers Union and the mine owners continued to worsen as the union is accused of using bullying tactics to force non-members to join, and the mine owners are accused of bringing in detectives and armed guards to protect mines and non-union members. 7 September 1934, world submarine price fixing. 1934, the alleged price fixing of submarines for the defense industry is spreading further and wider than anyone realized, with many companies from around the world involved. Some of those named so far are the Electric Boat Company, USA, and Vickers Shipbuilders, Great Britain. It also appears that major shipbuilders in Holland, Belgium, Norway, France, Spain and Italy are also involved. 7 September 1940, UK London Blitz. 1940, Germany starts its blitz on London with 300 German bombers in the first of 57 consecutive nights of bombing. The blitz caused the deaths of over 40,000 men, women and children and left 1 million homes destroyed in the city. 7 September 1940, Battle of Britain. 1940, the battle in the skies over England continues as Germany continues to send large numbers of bombers laden with bombs targeting Liverpool, North East, North West, Bristol and London, and each night British fighters go out trying to stop the destruction to towns and cities around the country. During last night's raids, some 40+ German bombers were downed by British fighter pilots. The Battle of Britain is the name given to efforts by the Luftwaffe during the summer and autumn of 1940 to gain air superiority over the RAF's fighter command, which would have allowed the German planned amphibious and airborne landings in Britain of Operation Sea Lion to succeed. 7 September 1942, Russia Stalingrad. 1942, the city of Stalingrad has been turned into a fortress city by defending Soviet troops, and the German advance has been halted. In other areas of the Soviet Union, Soviet troops are now starting to gather momentum and are now on the offensive in many areas, taking back large areas previously controlled by German forces. 7 September 1955, USA hurricane season. 1955, with hurricane season now in full swing, Hurricane Gladys has pounded the Texas coastline, and Hurricane Flora is now gathering strength far out to sea. 7 September 1977, Panama Canal to be handed over. September 7, 1977, President Jimmy Carter and Panamanian dictator Omar Torrijos signed the Panama Canal Treaties, agreeing to transfer control of the Panama Canal from the United States to Panama at the end of the 20th century. 7 September 1978, Kennedy assassination investigation. 1978, following the continued speculation on who was responsible for the assassination of President Kennedy on November 22, 1963, the House Assassinations Committee has promised to all the evidence about speculations and rumors surrounding the assassination of President Kennedy 15 years ago. 7 September 1979, USA Chrysler bailout. September 7, 1979, Chrysler has asked for federal assistance to help with a rescue plan to the tune of $1 billion, following losses including a pre-tax loss in excess of $700 million. 7 September 1979, ESPN debuts on cable. 1979, ESPN, Entertainment and Sports Programming Network, founded by Scott Rasmussen and his father Bill Rasmussen, makes its cable TV debut. 7 September 1984, UK Salmonella outbreak. September 7, 1984, salmonella outbreak at hospitals in Yorkshire has left 19 dead from food poisoning and a further 400 people infected. 7 September 1985, USA debt-ridden farmers. 1985, the country singer Willie Nelson and the Governor James R. Thompson have organized a 12-hour concert to highlight the problems facing the nation's debt-ridden farmers on September 22. Close to 40 rock and country and western singers have agreed to perform, including Bob Dylan, Billy Joel, Kenny Rogers, the Beach Boys and the Charles Daniels Band at the University of Illinois Memorial Stadium. 7 September 1992, South Africa soldiers fire on demonstrators. September 7, 1992, soldiers fire indiscriminately into African National Congress (ANC) demonstrators on the border of Ciskei in South Africa, killing 24 and injuring 150 more. The demonstration had attracted 50,000 people. 7 September 1993, Jamaica crime increase. 1993, the continuing increase in crime, power cut-offs and water shortages in Jamaica is causing more and more Jamaicans to question the policies of the currently elected government. Many are blaming the group well known for much of the violence, who are known to traffic illegal drugs to the US and UK, the Yardies, and question why the police force and government have not dealt with the issue. 7 September 1996, rapper Tupac Shakur shot. September 7, 1996, the controversial rapper Tupac Shakur, Tupac, who had been involved with gang violence between rival gangs and had spent time in prison, was shot on the Las Vegas Strip, identity of gunman unknown. He died 6 days later at age 25. 7 September 1998, USA Mark McGwire. 1998, Mark McGwire, the St. Louis Cardinals slugger, has beaten the most revered record in baseball by hitting his 62nd home run of the season in a game against the Chicago Cubs. 7 September 1998, Dow record one-day gains. September 7, 1998, the Dow Jones Industrial Average gains 380 points, a gain of nearly 5% in one day to finish at over 8,000. The gains are in response to remarks by the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank Alan Greenspan on Saturday that he was inclined to cut interest rates to prevent an economic slowdown. 7 September 1999, Greece earthquake. 1999, a 5.9 magnitude earthquake lasting for approximately 15 seconds near Athens, Greece, leaves 140 dead and widespread structural damage in the towns of Ono, Lyasha, Acharnes, Philly and Thrakamakidons. 7 September 2000, France fuel price protests. September 7, 2000, French farmers joined the protest against high fuel prices by using tractors to block the Channel Tunnel entrance. Taxi drivers and ambulance drivers have also blocked the Paris-Calais motorway, the A16. Meanwhile, road hauliers are still blocking most of the country's oil depots and refineries, leading to 3/4 of the country's petrol stations with no fuel. The protesters want the French government to significantly reduce the amount of fuel tax to ease the increases of oil prices. 7 September 2004, Grenada Hurricane Ivan. 2004, Hurricane Ivan, Category 4 hurricane, makes landfall on the small island of Grenada, often called the Spice Isle, part of the Windward Islands, causing 90% of the island homes to be damaged or destroyed. Hurricane Ivan continued its deadly path over the next few days, affecting Aruba, Jamaica, Cuba and the US, and then becoming a Category 5 hurricane at one point, making it one of the strongest hurricanes on record, although not the deadliest. 92 recorded deaths. 7 September 2006, India terrorist attacks. September 7, 2006, terrorists have targeted a Muslim graveyard in Malegaon, western India, with multiple bombs during the Shab-e Barat, the day Muslims pray for their dead. Reports indicate a total of 37 dead and more than 125 others injured during the attacks. 7 September 2006, Russia mining disaster. 2006, 21 miners die after a fire breaks out in the Darasan gold mine in Chita, Siberia. 7 September 2007, India truck crash. September 7, 2007, a truck carrying 150 people on a Hindu pilgrimage lost control and fell down a gorge in the state of Rajasthan. At least 85 people died. 7 September 2008, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. 2008, following the collapse of the mortgage market due in part to the ongoing subprime mortgage crisis, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHFA, takes the country's two largest mortgage providers Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac into government conservatorship, which means they will assume the power of the board and management. 7 September 2011, plane carrying KHL team crashes. September 7, 2011, a private chartered Yak-42 jet carrying the KHL Russian professional hockey team to its first game of the season crashed shortly after takeoff, killing 43 people, including many international stars including two former Chicago Blackhawks, Alexander Karpov and Igor Korolev, former New Jersey Devils forward Alexander Vasyunov, and Dallas Stars defenseman Carlos Skrastins. 7 September 2011, major flooding U.S. East Coast. 2011, heavy rain from remnants of Tropical Storm Lee caused flooding in the northeastern United States, affecting Pennsylvania, New York, Washington, D.C., Virginia and Maryland, with many rivers on the East Coast overflowing banks with hundreds of thousands forced to evacuate over the next few days, causing loss of life and damage estimates predicted to run into hundreds of millions. 7 September 2012, Canada closes Iranian embassy. September 7, 2012, Canada closed its Iranian embassies and expelled Iranian diplomats from the country. Canada's government stated that Iran's failure to comply with UN inspections and its support for the Syrian president were the reasons for the diplomatic break. 7 September 2013, protesters at Brazil Independence Day celebrations. 2013, around 200 protesters disrupted Brazil's September 7 military parade. The protesters yelled anti-government sentiments and clashed with police. Several people were arrested. Here, we are coming to the end of the video. Before quitting the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do the same for my other channels also. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching.